Okay. One second. Skip better send you 3 stages back if you die to the last boss. Huh. This game, my only criticism of this game so far, it tries to be funny. And, it has Triforce level of breaking the fourth wall, but it's a little bit off-putting because you don't expect Triforce level breaking the fourth wall in a game like this. So, be prepared for that. Another day, and still no sign of this so-called Western hero. Training used to be fun, but all we do now is memorize boring prophecies. Demon army this and magic scroll that. Nothing's happened in centuries, so why are we still hiding? I wish I could just leave this place and go explore the world. Gather around, everyone. History lesson is about to begin. Oh great, another lecture. I guess I should at least show up this time. Right on time to try the new course. Show us your cloud step technique. Jump, hit, jump. Well, look who decided to grace us with their presence. Have you done your reading? Ever the rebel. What's the point? All we do is rot in this hideout anyway. I see that the importance of your ancestors' wisdom is lost on you. But let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real. And should they... You have returned. This is all wrong. The Western hero was supposed to save us. Watch out. Don't go. You are not ready. Burn it all. Burn the humans to their knees. Oh, bring the humans to their knees. Not so fast, big boy. Oh, and who might you be? Are you really all they've got? Pathetic. Prepare to die. That sound. Impossible. It seems luck is with you this day. Barmat Setzel? Yes, my king? Keep an eye on this worm. Certainly, my king. Count your blessings, ninja. My minions will make short work of you in the autumn hills. That was anticlimactic. He just comes and disappears. Are you the Western hero? Something like that. To be honest, I got here way too late. As you look like the most capable around here, I have a task of utmost importance for you. Take the scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach Glacial Peak Summit, where 3 sages will be waiting for you. But who are you, and why is the scroll important? You'll find the answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the Autumn Hills. Godspeed, messenger. You got the scroll. You have been chosen to be the messenger, tasked with carrying the scroll across your cursed world. This is how a person runs around carrying. This is how a normal, like, delivery person runs around. Well, that fire died down fast. So, the gameplay of this feels like a bit like the jumping, like jumping up walls feels like it's a bit of a mix between Ninja Gaiden and Mega Man. He climbs up the walls too slow, but you could Mega Man it. Don't like it? This guy is the one I'm talking about that breaks the 4th wall. Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. It doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? Anyways, so I'm this mystic character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. All you need to do is take the scroll to the top of the faraway mountain, where 3 sages from my order will be waiting for you. Your order. Slow down. That was way too much text for one dialogue box. Look, just keep going eastwards, and make sure you grab all these time shards you've seen lying around. I could use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy. You got the climbing claws. Press against walls while airborne, stick to them. Need anything? Chat. Climbing claws. So, climbing claws? Oh yeah, you could press against walls to cling to them, and climb at your leisure. Makes sense. The way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why John Gaiden invented them decades ago. Who's John Gaiden? Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I needed to get out of the way. I don't get it. Some will. What do you want to chat about? Seriously though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time, you will come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it? Listen, I know you're still new to this, but you will have to be pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. When you rather go back into the action anyways, just buy a health upgrade or something and be on your way. Kids these days. Any other stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out in the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one who wished there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. It really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine where you would be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You asked for a story. More like a long version of When Life Gives You Lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clever material for your next party, I suggest you move along. Oops. This music is fine. Not enough to open shop, eh? I guess I need at least 50 to open shop. That effect where the music changes when you go under the water. Kinda. It's unnecessary if you, I'll put it that way. It's neat, but it's unnecessary. So, the item I just bought is what's allowed me to attack projectiles. And as soon as I read that, it's like you could attack projectiles. And knowing this game's gimmick where you can attack anything and jump, I realized that's going to be a good thing. Okay. Oh, whatever. I need the money. Ugh. I'm wasting time. This is not how you play this kind of game. What am I doing? Why? Stop. I am a ninja. I got to stop caring about money. I am a ninja, I'm not Epi. When you get the Izuna drop. I would love to replay Ninja Gaiden Black on Master Ninja, but I would need an actual HD graphics card, and then hopefully my old Xbox still works. I was just hoping that it would just show up on Steam one day, but that dream is dying. If Ninja Gaiden Black ever shows up on stream, I'll be trying to beat that on Ninja Gaiden. I mean, on Master Ninja right away. The graphics are nice, and this game, you know, it's about the whole switch between 8-bit to 16-bit thing. I'm wondering if that's what inspired Yalaw to make his future world too, his 18-16-bit, because I know Yalaw played all these games. He played Axiom Verge, and guaranteed he played this. Guaranteed. What's this? It's kind of cool. So it seems you're one to wander off the beaten path. What was that big green object? Oh, you mean that thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. There are many others like this one, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what they do. I can tell you that finding them all is optional, but if you're the kind of adventurer that likes to go for the extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. And who knows, it may or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be in my shop. Okay, Wizard. Don't know why I killed him then. Sometimes I do get addicted to kill everything. This boss is cool. You could feel right away it's better than an Axiom Verge boss, even though it's a bit easy. It's more like similar to a Bloodstained boss. But it feels something like a Mega Man boss, too. For a tutorial boss, he's fair difficulty. Easy for someone who knows how to play a game, but for a tutorial, he's fair. He introduces you to how it should work. Forlorn? Where have I heard that to? Forlorn. What, it almost sounds like a Zelda Classic quest. I heard that term, Forlorn. Okay. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were an undead. What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a Phobikin? What's it, a Pokemon? Phobikin? We are a tribe of builders, technically very hard-working, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. What's your name? Necro. Necro, so you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above, and was instantly paralyzed by August's mobility. Okay, yeah. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. I should have like objects like that in Triforce, or like stuff like that, like a solid objects. Because one thing I'm doing in Triforce, I'd like have something like that too. Because one thing I'm doing in Triforce now that I'm going over the whole game again. Yeah, one thing I'm doing in Triforce now is trying to go through on it. Make now the side view areas good again. Or good, not again. Okay, Jeff. That feels a bit overpowered though. It's definitely not Ninja Gaiden difficulty. Maybe it'll get more difficult after in time though. Look how fast that swing is. It's like, and you can move while you're swinging, and there's no pause. Like, you can just attack forever, and anything in front of you is decimated. So, that's a little bit of a small issue I have with the game so far, but, again, we'll see if this game's challenge improves over time. That's it. Chat. Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons and bats. Oh, evil wizards too? You bet, a necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliche. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. What do you want to chat about? What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic. Come on. You just asked. No, but I meant, believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day, she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clubs out of the tasteless broth she had simmering. This invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything, and it's immoral about living. What? No, you're getting something else. Mad at me now. She didn't want anything, and it's immoral about living frugally? No, this is good. Let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree, so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by, and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one from me? Death climbed into the tree and to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap, and since then, there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know. It's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. What do you want to chat about? Oops. Oh! Kick it up there. What's that? Oh, that's dumb. If this was Mega Man, this shit would kill you one hit. Hell, if this was Mike's Funhouse, that shit would kill you one hit. No! I thought it was going to squish me into the wall. I need something like that in Triforce. Something that looks like it's going to squish you into the wall, but it won't. Oh, I see. Something appears under his feet when he slashes on them. Oh, this is another treasure. They're gonna do it again. Oh, I got a water stage. I could do shit like this. But then again, water physics and solid physics. I wonder if that would even fly. I think it does actually, because I believe it actually does. Believe it or not, because I believe I did test it. I don't know what that is down there. I'm not even gonna bother to try it. Oh, hello. That's a cool Wizroom effect, though. Should Triforce Wizrooms do this? This is so cool. I like this. Look at this. Your thoughts? Should Triforce Wizrooms teleport like this? Even that kind of beam is pretty cool, like for like a unique Wizroom. Does the green thing hurt you? That's the question. No, the green thing don't hurt you. That is really, really cool. I got, hopefully you're still there. I gotta get your opinion. Okay, you're still there. I just missed you on Discord just in case you ran off. Yeah. Should Triforce have its Wizrooms designed like this? Because that's a lot better. Either way. I think it's stunned and everything. I'll just replace the existing enemy types. You know what? You know what Triforce kind of needs too? An upgrade somewhere along the lines where you can attack. Oh, what? Wait a second. Duck? Okay. Because people do find the projectiles to Triforce like, but that would be hard to implement because some projectiles are like they're not normal projectiles or whatever. But I bet that'd be hard to implement. What it could be a database enemy, Whoosh. You could submit it to Triforce, but you could also submit it to the database and caught like custom Wizroom and give it all sorts of interesting attacks but also give it that animation. So you'll be designing something cool for Triforce, but it'll be also something cool for the database too. It'd be a shame because I wouldn't mind it like unique for Triforce at first, but I don't care about that kind of stuff like some people. I'll be an early adapter of it if you ever, because that is pretty cool. True, but if you made a custom Wizroll from the ground up, like for the database, I mean, you could go creative energy with it, and then people have something better. And then people generally for their quests will have something better than the default Wizroll types. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an easy solution. You could make a whole bunch of different interesting default Wizroll, patterns, and give it that teleport animation. You catching my drift? Yes. Oh, little boss you can read about. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little notice about this villain. Okay, so no advice? Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a great start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I meant I. All I know. I'm totally on my own here. What do you want to chat about? The animation was cool for, but not for that kind of thing. And with this army of undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Rookston. Ahem. What now? We have a visitor. His staff is talking? I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh, great. Just when you think you get to play with their evil lamb. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Now say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this. How silly is this game? Ahem. Who dares enter my lair? Uh-oh. Is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Good plan. On guard, face the mighty might of Rookston the Great. Was this Dr. Wiley? I'm fighting Dr. Wiley. Okay, you can jump on that. That's cool. Boss still easy though. Can't be much easier than Bloodstain bosses though. Well, then again, it is a bit easier. Bloodstain bosses so far. The sound effect. Wonderful. I yield. Wait, I don't. It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us. No matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. I don't know. Just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a good start. What has on this brought us, really? Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil. Oh yeah? And how are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. This game is silly. Bamboo Creek. Ooh, it's a bit too green. It's almost like slimy. That is definitely way too green for my taste. It don't look so bad now, but I believe the trees could have been like a darker, like the trees, it could have been a much darker shade. So some of these greens could have been a much darker shade, I think. Like this ground here could have been definitely a much darker shade. I don't know what kind of look they were looking for. It's not too bad, I suppose. Oh, it's Triforce switches. You attack it. Oh, time the Triforce switches. I mean, I wonder if I should use that to make the Triforce switches so interesting and not repetitive. Timed ones. Oh, this music's got good all of a sudden. Oh, so the enemies do drop stuff, so you might as well kill everything you see. Every one of these games got this this stupid pattern. Oh, I got to fight you. I'm unsatisfied. Where did he go? Which way do I go? Cool. Oh. Ooh. Yes, I love that part of the music. This level's kind of neat. Switches that moves platforms. I wonder. Game even eliminates the knockback frustration by letting you be able to jump back out of it. I wonder if, yeah, don't Bloodstain have that? Because the whole veteran and casual thing, ain't that what the whole casual thing is about? That you can jump back out of it? I never thought about that. I never did try the casual, see what that was about. Either that or you just didn't get knocked back. Yes, this guy. Oh, what's this? What's with the big mysterious chest? It appeared when you smashed your first power seal. You still need to smash 44 power seals to open that. Please don't touch the cabinet. I already told you, the cabinet is off limits. Believe me, you're not ready for what's in there. He's gonna kill me. Need anything? I'm too far at the end of the level to die now. Bamboo Creek. That must be a sight for sore eyes after your trek in the catacombs. Sure is. Do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you'll get on this adventure. I'll try. I just didn't know something so cheerful existed. Heh. I guess that says more about your mindset than about the world. What do you want to chat about? About contracts. What are these crystal items I'm collecting? You're a touch the unidentified magic object first and ask questions later. Kind of guy. They're time shards. I can use them to augment your abilities. How does it work? Exactly the way we have been doing it so far. You select what you want and give me the required amount of the shards, and I can do my thing. I meant the spell itself. It's complicated, but I'm curious, and I'm busy. What do you want to chat about? Any stories shared? Do you have any stories to share? Of course I do, but now is not the time. Why not? You're in Bamboo Creek. This is as sunny as it gets in this here cursed world. So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now. What do you want to chat about? So I guess the boss is up next. A boss in Bamboo Creek? That's a good one. Well, with the layout, you know, perfectly centered gate, symmetrical lanterns, no scrolling, I just thought, look, you're perfectly free to hallucinate patterns and try to make sense of them. But I believe I told you that this place was like your day off. Hold on. That'd be funny if this place had no boss. So, well, would you fight a boss on your day off? Exactly. What do you want to chat about? Oh. Oh boy. I'll be right back. I told you he's pretty meta. I just said he just breaks the fourth wall, just bans Triforce, but meta's a good word. Hold on. Okay. I fell in a pit. That you did. That gap is way too wide. There's no way I could make the jump. This reminds me of a story. A long time ago, warriors of the Squirrel Clan invented a way to soar through the skies, touching on a freedom humans could seldom dream of. Some would mistake them for gods. Incredible. Yeah, whatever. Here's a wingsuit. I don't know why I found that so funny. Need anything? Wingsuit. Thanks for the wingsuit. You bet. Don't forget to try it out by pressing and holding A while airborne. Why was it free and not the other upgrades? Because it was mandatory to your progression. You can't save the world if you're stuck in a pit. Will there be more freebies in the future? There's only one way to find out now, isn't it? There. What do you mean? I mean, you should carry on with your quest while letting your heart know for sure that this here cursed world and its inhabitants have a lot of surprises left in store for you. What do you want to chat about? Welcome to the Howling Grotto. Do people live here? Some cave-dwelling creatures used to, a long time ago. They built structures from streams of emerald running through the rocks, and believed the wind was the breath of God. Anything I should know? Not really, other than it's gliding time. Well, that wingsuit I gave you? Yeah? Sorry, I don't have enough contextual data. I meant to say something that would make sense regardless of whether you had already used the wingsuit to ride the wind tunnels. You're being awkward now. What's wrong with you? I gave you something that virtually lets you fly, and you'd rather stay here and chat? Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course. Here's one for you. There once was a king who had a pretty rough time managing his emotions, experiencing nothing but extremes. He would always feel either too excited or too distressed, which caused him to never get anything done. Just as he was about to lose all hope of getting his life together and be a viable ruler for his people, he was visited by a traveling relic hunter. What's he talking about, you? To rid the king of his woes, the relic hunter gave him a magic ring, promising it would make him sad when he is happy, and happy when he is sad. It worked like a literal charm, and the kingdom became very prosperous as a result. When the king passed away, the castle's wizard promptly grabbed the ring to finally try and understand the source of its power. As it turned out, the ring wasn't magic at all, but how could a non-magic ring make you sad when you are happy and happy when you're sad? Any guess? Not really. It had a small inscription that read, "This too shall pass." Whoa, that's deep. It's more than deep. I just gave you a cure for anxiety through a fairy tale. Thanks, shopkeeper. Hey now, don't push it. Does this work like, I don't know how this works. Oh, a new customer. What happened? I almost died just there. Strictly speaking, you did. Huh? But how? My name's Quarble. Quarble? At your service. I'm the one that you never would have met had you any skills. The gist of it is, I have a magic ring that allows me to control space and time. So, whenever you're about to die, I will appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint. Okay, what's the catch? That's cool. Well, for one, you will still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I keep track of your death in my little notepad. So I'll stick around to steal your loot until we're even, or I'm bored. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. It seems we have a deal. Glad we see eye to eyes. Carry on then. Okay. I get it now. So I gotta press the button to activate it, and then I hold it from there. Does he follow me out of time now? Oh, I get it. This? I need patterns like this. Oh, that hurts. Oh. I'm in a hard situation. Oh well, then I might as well go for this again. Oh! Shit. I have to try that in the future run. Because I gotta... That demon kind of reminds me of, like... Hold on. I'm not going to attack those things, I can't. I don't have the nerves to. In a future one, maybe. But that demon now that I'm, like, playing the game experience, that demon kind of reminds me of, like, what it feels like when playing, like, the, Wonder Boy when I used to play it. When I was, like, it was one of my first games when I was little. So, I get memories of Wonder Boy, which is good. I like the demon now. He's a jerk. But it looks like he was on the phone or something. Looks like you're talking on the phone, look at him. It looks like you're talking on the phone. Oh god. Those places. Oh my god. This reminds me of a room I did recently. What do Spikes and Quarball have in common? We both have your back. Haha. Well, this game is starting to get harder. I died a couple times. We'll fix this. It's probably nowhere near Nintendo hard. This game has a lot of cool patterns, like I guess that's a death bet. How would I have known? Well, you can't skip that flying upgrade. That floaty upgrade, you can't skip that. That's a required item. If that's the one you're specifically speaking of. He gives it to you for free. The set. Oh, that's skippable. That one's this one right here. Attack enemy projectiles. What's this one? Wingsuit attack. That one seems cool. No chat. I'm wondering. Oh, that side is solid. Ooh, you can crush me too. Wow, the stage has been pretty long, hasn't it? the enemies respawn instantly, just like Ninja Gaiden. It does feel kind of odd here for the enemies to respawn instantly, though. Anything? Chat. What do you want to chat about, little boss? Well, I hope you're up for a challenge. Why? Because something big is up next. What? Well, let's just say you're about to fight someone who understands that the best defense is a good defense. Ooh, I wish I could tell you. Anyway, your 3 questions are up. Carry on. Since when is there a 3-question rule? Hey, that's 4 now. What do you want to chat about? Need anything? Okay. I was hoping I had a slide. Oh. Oh. That tricks me sometimes. Ouch. This boss is pretty cool. Oops. I might afford another hit, but don't want to take no chances. Oh, I hate that. I can afford 9. could just do this too. Like, thanks for destroying my golem. Well, you attacked first. What are you talking about? I have been digging through these caverns for centuries, and you just randomly engaged. No way. No way. You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought I was a threat. I guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast. I understand, it's all good. Look, I'm sorry for destroying your golem, okay? Don't worry about it. I mean it, I'm sorry. It's alright, I was a mistake. So, how do I get out of here? Oh, I'll just win for you. Good luck on your quest. Oh, okay. This game was fun, but I had to stop playing so I could feed my son. And that just rhymed. Check out the music in this place. Look at the mushrooms in the background. That's pretty cool. I got a feeling this area is gonna be cool. Yeah, this game is pretty neat, I have to admit. I don't know what it means by becoming a Metroidvania later on. That might be a little bit of a pace issue. But only time will tell. But I'm enjoying it so far. So, is there like a save, or does it auto save? I'm gonna assume it auto saves. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Pretty far there. Okay. Thanks for watching.